Conor McGregor, once hailed as the fierce, unshakable titan of UFC, now finds himself once again submerged in an ocean of controversy, scandal, and public scrutiny, igniting a media firestorm that shows no sign of slowing down, as the former champion, whose name once commanded respect in the octagon, now sees it trending globally for reasons that have nothing to do with fighting and everything to do with what many see as a spiraling collapse of personal discipline, reputation, and integrity. As chaos erupted on Monday, when rapper Azealia unleashed a storm of explosive accusations against McGregor, sharing what she claims to be unsolicited, explicit photos sent directly to her from the Irish fighter's account, including images that allegedly depict McGregor fully nude in a mirror selfie, and another astonishing photo supposedly showing his body awkwardly arranged with a dumbbell, in what can only be described as an attempt to impress or provoke a reaction, all of which Banks claims came without any prior engagement from her side, raising deep questions about the UFC star's judgment, motives, and state of mind, especially considering that this disturbing online episode surfaced just hours after McGregor was seen on a Florida beach, getting cozy in the most public way imaginable with a mystery woman wearing a bikini, engaging in close physical behavior that directly contradicts the public image he's attempted to cultivate with longtime fiancée Dee Devlin, to whom he's been engaged since 2020, and who has remained notably silent throughout previous controversies, but now finds herself once again thrust into an unwanted spotlight as the world watches her partner stumble from one sensational headline to the next, and yet, despite the gravity of the accusations and the explosive nature of the visual content being discussed across social platforms and media outlets worldwide, McGregor took to X, formerly Twitter, not to address the incident, deny involvement, or offer clarification, but instead to bizarrely wish himself a happy birthday in what many are interpreting as a clear display of arrogance, detachment, or outright defiance in the face of controversy. Writing simply, "Happy birthday to me," to his 10.6 million followers, while ignoring the allegations swirling around him, a move that has only further fueled online backlash and opened the door for even more speculation about what exactly is going on behind the scenes, particularly as Banks, no stranger to high-profile social media confrontations, claimed the messages were sent from an account that does not even follow her on X, making the alleged contact all the more bizarre and raising questions about whether McGregor's account may have been compromised or whether he genuinely sent these images himself. With one alleged message included in the screenshot saying, "Don't be a rat, because all rats get caught." A phrase that many online users interpreted as cryptic, possibly threatening, and deeply inappropriate. And though some skeptics have questioned the authenticity of the images, Banks doubled down on her claims by posting a follow-up screenshot in which the previously viewable images were suddenly hidden, presumably by platform moderation protocols, due to her not following the sender's account, prompting her to mock the situation with the caption, "LOL," clearly insinuating that McGregor, or someone controlling the account, acted swiftly to remove or obscure the controversial content before it could spread further. While DailyMail.com reportedly reached out to both McGregor's legal representatives and those of Azealia Banks for official comment, but as of now, no formal response has been issued, leaving the public grasping for answers as the visual evidence continues to circulate and fans, critics, and media outlets alike demand accountability, transparency, and clarity in a case that could have long-term implications, not just for McGregor's career, but for his public image, legal standing, and brand partnerships, especially considering this is not his first brush with scandal, as the Irish fighter has repeatedly been involved in troubling offering incidents over the past several years, ranging from assault allegations to public altercations, raising a much broader conversation about celebrity accountability, athlete conduct, and the power and danger of social media in accelerating controversy to global proportions in mere minutes. And while McGregor has historically responded to criticism with bravado, trolling, and deflection, this particular situation involves potential violations of privacy, platform policy, and decency standards that go far beyond trash talk and into territory that demands legal and ethical review, especially as his past controversies are now being re-examined in light of this new scandal. From his bar altercation in Dublin to the nightclub incident in Miami, each episode painting a picture of a man who, despite extraordinary talent and wealth, may be losing control of the very image he once cultivated so carefully. And with millions watching closely, the question remains, will McGregor finally confront these allegations head-on with the seriousness they demand? Or will he continue his pattern of silence and distraction, even as the voices demanding answers grow louder by the hour? And as fans reevaluate what it means to support a fighter whose battles outside the ring now rival or even overshadow those inside it, the narrative around Conor McGregor is rapidly evolving from that of a troubled but entertaining icon to a case study in personal implosion, public spectacle, and the consequences of unchecked behavior in the era of constant digital surveillance and viral exposure. And as McGregor celebrates his 37th birthday under this cloud of accusation, the world waits to see not just what he'll post next, but whether there are legal, financial, or professional consequences on the horizon. And if those around him, his management, sponsors, and UFC leadership, will continue to support him or finally draw a line. Because at this point, the stakes are no longer just about entertainment or athletic performance, but about credibility, respect, and the broader message being sent to fans, particularly young ones, about what is acceptable behavior for someone in the public eye. And while some defenders argue that McGregor is being unfairly targeted or victimized by opportunistic accusations, the undeniable truth is that the repeated nature of his entanglements can no longer be dismissed as isolated incidents, and unless steps are taken to address these growing issues transparently and responsibly, the damage to McGregor's legacy may soon become irreversible. Because in the end, talent and fame can only carry a person so far when the weight of controversy continues to grow unchecked. And in this latest episode featuring alleged explicit messages, unexplained public affection toward a mystery woman, and a complete refusal to acknowledge any wrongdoing, Conor McGregor may have finally crossed a threshold where silence is no longer a shield, but an admission. And if this truly marks the beginning of the end for one of UFC's most notorious icons, then this bizarre, brazen birthday post may well be remembered as the final moment he turned his back on the last shred of public goodwill, all while millions watched and judged in real time.